welcome to Social Connection. I am Nancy Kohli Mahajan and we are back again with the latest from the virtual world, where we tell you all about the important updates on your favorite social media platform and some interesting reports as well. All this along with the top trends and the virals of the week. But before that, let's take a look at our top stories. Facebook removes accounts from UAE, Nigeria, Egypt and Indonesia. Google celebrates its 21st birthday with a special doodle. Google brings incognito mode for Maps, auto-delete on YouTube and the password checkup on Chrome. Instagram launches a new messaging app for close friends called Threads. Facebook has removed several pages, groups and accounts on its platform from the Middle East, Africa and Southeast Asia, citing coordinated inauthentic behavior aimed at misleading the social media users. A total of 443 Facebook accounts, 200 pages and 76 groups as well as 125 Instagram accounts were removed last week. Here's a report.
Facebook has removed several pages, groups and accounts on its platform from the Middle East, Africa and Southeast Asia, citing coordinated inauthentic behavior aimed at misleading social media users. A total of 443 Facebook accounts, 200 pages and 76 groups as well as 125 Instagram accounts were removed, the social media platform said last week. They were traced to three separate and unconnected operations, one of which was operating in three countries, the United Arab Emirates, Egypt and Nigeria, and two others in Indonesia and Egypt, to spread misleading posts and news articles. Facebook, which owns one-time rivals Instagram and WhatsApp, said the accounts were engaged in spreading content on topics like UAE's activity in Yemen, the Iran nuclear deal and criticism of Qatar, Turkey and Iran. Those operations created a network of accounts to mislead others about who they were and what they were doing. Facebook defines coordinated inauthentic behavior as when groups of pages or people who work together to mislead others about who they are or what they are doing. One account called USA Thoughts posted false information about Qatar developing a hate app. In Indonesia, accounts involved in domestic-focused issues were accused of spreading news about the deadly protest in the West Papua region. As many as $3 lakh were reportedly spent on Facebook ads paid in the Indonesian currency rupiah. During the April 2019 national elections, President Joko Widodo, who was seeking re-election, was also targeted with disinformation on social media, with some accusing him of being a communist and an underground Christian. The social media giant had recently cracked down on such accounts after its founder Mark Zuckerberg came under fire in the last few years for sluggishness in developing tools to combat extremist content and propaganda operations. Facebook is also making attempts to prevent online abuses and spread of misinformation, including in political election campaigns. In March, it removed 200 pages, groups and accounts linked to the former social media manager of Philippines President Rodrigo Duterte for misleading people. The accounts and posts in question posted about local news elections and alleged misconduct by political candidates opposed to the Duterte administration. Facebook said the account's administrators tried to hide their identity but were linked to a network organized by Duterte's 2016 campaign operative. The spread of fake news and propaganda, however, is not limited to individuals and private companies. According to a study conducted by the University of Oxford and published in late September, a handful of sophisticated state actors are using social media platforms such as Facebook and Twitter to influence a global audience. It listed China, India, Iran, Pakistan, Russia, Saudi Arabia and Venezuela for using Facebook and Twitter for foreign influence operations.
This year, Google celebrated its 21st birth anniversary with a special doodle of a throwback picture of a bulky computer that shows a Google search screen. Here's a special report by our correspondent, Ayushi.
Google celebrated its 21st birthday this year with a special doodle showcasing a bulky old computer with a timestamp 27 September 1998. It's hard to imagine our lives without Google, that all-knowing, all-powerful search engine that runs our lives smoothly and easily on and off internet. While Google knows pretty much everything about us, do we really know a lot about Google? So to give a chow to your mind, here are 5 interesting facts about your favorite minimalistic homepage. Google had a third co-founder. While Lawrence Page and Sergey Brin are popularly credited with founding Google, there was a third person who had his hands in developing the search engine. He was Scott Husson, who was originally the lead programmer of the popular search engine Google. Google was originally called Backrub. Google was originally named Backrub because of how it works. But eventually it was called Google because it resembled the word Google, a mathematical term which means 10 raised to the power 100. The two co-founders of the search engine clearly mentioned in the project, saying, "We chose our system's name Google because it is a common spelling of Google or 10100 and fits well with our goal of building very large-scale search engines." Google's birthday wasn't always on September 27th. While it sounds quite weird, but interestingly, until 2005, Google celebrated its birthday on September 7th. And at some point, it even celebrated its birthday on September 8th and September 26th. Clearing out the confusion via blog post, the company said that they themselves are confused about the birth date of the company. And from quite a long time now, they are celebrating September 27th as the official birthday of the company. Google's data was once stored in large Lego cabinets. Before Google became a huge and the most popular search engine, all the data of the search engine was stored in 10 4GB hard drives, the largest hard drives available back in 1990s. The patent of the Google's most popular search algorithm was never owned by Google. Although Google owned the trademark of PageRank and had the exclusive rights over patent, it was originally assigned to Stanford University. Here were some interesting facts about Google by me, Ayushi Bhatnagar. Hope you enjoyed it as much as we did.
And at this point, we're taking a short break here, but we'll be back in a short while. Stay tuned and keep watching Social Connection. Now, Google has begun rolling out a handful of new privacy and security features amid mounting criticism over the way big technology companies are managing the user data. This involves a slew of new updates and features like incognito mode for Maps, auto-delete on YouTube, and the password checkup on Chrome. Here's more in this report.
Google has announced a slew of new updates and features in order to improve privacy and security for its users. In a blog post by Rick Miraglia, Director of Product Management, Privacy and Data Protection Office at Google, the company announced that the incognito mode is finally coming to Google Maps, while the new auto-delete feature would be expanded to YouTube as well. It is also introducing more privacy when it comes to the Google Assistant and bringing its password check feature as a built-in feature on Google Chrome. The incognito mode, which is present on Google Chrome, is now coming to Maps. Once this is turned on, Google Maps will not save a user's activity, such as the places they searched for, location, etc. Any search made in the incognito mode will not be saved to the user's Google account. The auto-delete feature, which was recently expanded to location history for a user's Google account, is now being extended to YouTube history as well. You can auto-schedule the deletion of their YouTube history depending on the time period you choose from the settings. You also have the option of choosing 3 months, 18 months, or not deleting their history on YouTube as well. This is similar to what happens with location history. Depending on the option that is picked, Google will automatically delete YouTube search history. The company is also adding new privacy-related commands for Google Assistant. Now you will be able to ask the Assistant things like how Google keeps their data safe.
Another way we build for everyone is by ensuring that our products are safe and private, and that people have clear, meaningful choices around their data. We strongly believe that privacy and security are for everyone, not just a few. This is why powerful privacy features and controls have always been built into Google services.
Further privacy settings can also be activated via voice commands. Very soon, users will be able to delete data from their account just by saying things like, "Hey Google, delete the last thing I said to you," or "Hey Google, delete everything I said to you last week." Interestingly, you will not have to turn on any of these new features for the assistant. They will work automatically. Well, that's not it. The password manager on Chrome is also getting a new feature called Password Checkup, which is inbuilt in the Chrome Password Manager. With this, you will be able to know whether any of your passwords are weak, reused, or have been exposed in a third-party breach.
Social media giant Instagram last week has launched a new messaging application for close friends called Threads that would include a new auto status feature that would help to keep people updated on your movements throughout the day. Take a look at this report.
Social media giant Instagram last week launched a new messaging app for close friends called Threads, which would include a new auto status feature that would help to keep people updated on your movements throughout the day. Instagram explains, over the last few years, we've introduced several new ways to share visually on Instagram and connect with people you care about, from sharing everyday moments on stories to visual messages on direct. But for your smaller circle of friends, we saw the need to stay more connected throughout the day so you can communicate what you're doing and how you're feeling through photos and videos. That's why we built Threads. Essentially, Threads is another messaging app with all the regular messaging features users have come to expect. Threads opens to the camera like Snapchat and provides quick, easy options for sending text, photo and video updates to a selected group of friends. Your contacts in Threads are defined by your Instagram close friends list, meaning that the people you're connected with in Threads are only those within your inner circle. Messages sent via Threads appear in both your Instagram direct message and in the Threads app, providing additional integration as opposed to forcing you to get all your friends across to the new app straight away. And as noted by Instagram, Threads is designed for more specific, intimate communication which aligns with internal Instagram data, showing that 85% of the messages shared on Instagram are distributed to the same 3 friends as opposed to people using direct as a broader connection tool. Status enables users to manually set an emoji as an away message, giving their friends a visual representation of what they're up to at any given time. Auto status, meanwhile, will allocate an emoji status without manual input, making an assumption based on your location, your movement, and your phone's battery level. Instagram says, we've heard that you want an easier way to keep up with your friends throughout the day, especially when you don't have the time to send a photo or have a conversation. That's why we created Status. You can choose from a suggested status, create your own, or turn on auto status, which automatically shares little bits of context on where you are without giving away your coordinates. Only your close friends will see your status, and it is completely opt-in. So a Facebook-owned app will now automatically track your everyday movements and report them in order to keep people updated on your activity. Seems like a logical move for a company under intense scrutiny over how it tracks people online and uses their personal data.
And with that, we're going into a break now, but we'll be back in a short while. Stay tuned and keep watching Social Connection.
A quick look at the day's top news. 100 big stories from across the country and the world in just 30 minutes. Watch Express News Monday to Friday, 7 p.m. only on DD India.
And now here's a quick wrap of the top trends that rule different social media platforms.
A photo of school children playing Goddess Durga and Asura is going viral on social media. Mahindra Group chairman Anand Mahindra tweeted the picture, calling it superior to the largest and most dramatic pandals he has seen. The now viral picture was originally shared by a Twitter user Manoj Kumar. In the picture, a group of children from a government school were seen depicting the scene where Goddess Durga slays Mahishasura. Anand Mahindra came across the picture and retweeted it with the caption, "This is indeed superior to the largest and most dramatic pandals I've seen. Children will always triumph when it comes to matters of the human spirit. Greetings and good wishes to everyone on this auspicious day of Maha Ashtami Puja." A clip of a cow waiting at a traffic light with other vehicles has gone viral after it was shared by actor Preeti Zinta on Twitter. Forget people, even our animals obey traffic rules. Don't believe me? Watch this, the actor posted on Twitter. The video featured a cow patiently waiting along with other vehicles for the traffic light to turn green. Though the location of the traffic signal is not known, netizens were delighted to see the cow following traffic rules. While one user appreciated the animal for its patience, another user pointed out that sometimes animals behave far better than humans. Sensational netizens react after video of lyre bird mimicking noises goes viral. A fascinating video of a lyre bird mimicking sounds is making rounds on the internet, and netizens cannot keep calm. The video showed the Australian ground dweller mimicking sounds of various other birds, along with some man-made noises too. The video features a bird sitting on a railing at the Adelaide Zoo in South Australia. The bird, who seemed completely oblivious to the camera, went on to accurately mimic sounds of camera shutter, car alarms and what seems like laser beams. Towards the end of the video, the bird also shows off its tail hoodie move, which further excited the audience. The video came to light when Twitter user Ketan Joshi shared it with the caption, "This lyrebird video starts off pretty amazing and gets extremely intense in the third act." Many people took to Twitter to react to the video. While many appreciated the bird's incredible talent and related it to Star Wars' lightsaber duels, others thought they heard an alien spaceship take off. Lyrebird is known for its incredible capacity to accurately mimic sounds of the surroundings they inhabit. Endemic to Australia, the birds have a complex syrinx, the vocal organ in birds, which give them the incredible capacity to mimic.
And let's now check out all the feedback that you shared on Twitter, Facebook and YouTube. And with that, we have reached the end of our show, but we do look forward to more of that feedback coming in on our Gmail, Twitter handle and the Facebook page. And if you have missed any of the episodes of our shows, catch them on our YouTube channel, that's DD News Official. We hope that you enjoyed this episode of The Social Connection. We'll see you again next week, same time, same place. But before we go today, we are leaving you with an interesting video. Take a look at that. Thank you and goodbye.